Stephanie, so she'll have a big match, or matches coming up. Real boy Matt here, I say Stephanie retains. Next up, John Cena versus Dom Mysterio in a rematch. This is for the Intercontinental Championship. I like that John won the IC title from Dom on Raw. That was a fun moment. And I do think, though, because we are going through this whole last time is now tournament, that Cena is going to lose this IC title. The brackets are getting interesting, though, for Cena's final opponent. Who do you guys have your mark, though? Let me know in the comments below. I just see a world where it is Gunther. It feels like it's Gunther, and I don't feel like Gunther needs it. That's my personal opinion. Unless they're going to do something huge with him, again, for WrestleMania. Like, maybe he fights Cody. And because of that, I don't think that you need to have the IC title on the line. Like, if it's Gunther in the final match, you don't need him winning the IC title. He should be way above that now. He already accomplished everything with the IC title. And he accomplished what he needed to, I think, with the world title. Unless they want to put him back in the world title scene against Punk, I feel like Gunther, I mean, I'm talking Gunther right now, not Dom, but it's just where I think that everything's kind of going. I think that Gunther ends up moving on to possibly win the Rumble to then get to WrestleMania. Now for Dom, this is why I do feel like Dom is going to win, and that's my official pick. Dom's winning the IC title back from Cena, and then everything just goes straight back to normal. But then I always wonder what's next. Who does Dom Mysterio feud with after this? I feel like Dom has got a lot of good momentum. There's people that are hating out there. They don't like Dom. They say Team Eddie things of that nature. I like Dom Mysterio. I like that he does all the little homages to Eddie Guerrero. But he needs, after this, he needs a good story. Could they please pull the trigger on Judgment Day and Finn Balor? Could we please have Finn Balor turn? Say, I want the Intercontinental Championship. And he just goes, oh, Dom Mysterio, fuck me. I'm going to take that. I can barely talk anymore, but that's my thing. Dom wins, he beats Cena, wacky finish, like, maybe Judgment Day does get fully involved in this, and then you have the John Cena heroes, they emerge, and they help out Cena too, I don't know. Ultimately, Dom's got to win. Here's my long shot pick though with this, is maybe you do have Judgment Day get involved, but then Cena, Super Cena, and he does have help from, like, let's just say Ray, and you think, okay, Cena's going to retain because everyone is backed off. That's why I think maybe Liv Morgan makes a return. Survivor Series needs some big pops, big moments. And Liv returning, if she's good, she could just come in and do distraction, hit Cena with the belt, give the belt for Dom, steel chairs to Dom, something like that. So you can have that big moment of them coming back together, and then that allows Dom to pick up the IC title, and then we can kind of reset the Judgment Day story. And with Liv coming back, you now have Sam Perez involved, Raquel siding with Roxanne this whole time, and now you can build that going into WrestleMania season. I'd rather see that than Liv return at, just say, the Royal Rumble, and then she just has a Rumble spot. This would set up more stories for all of Judgment Day, and then you would solve the IC title situation. You can't make waves running out, which you can wait, because players still wait. But neither is your future. At Carteret Community College, your decision can set everything in motion. Here, you can build the skills to launch your career, and credits to transfer to a university. Get a head start through high school dual enrollment. Whatever your direction, build today to start making waves.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Deciding where to go with it. Nice pass in by Charlotte. A trade nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking
for. This is 4 games match.
From
the bad guy side, you've got Lash Legend, Nia Jax, Asuka, Kairi Sane, Becky Lynch joined as a SmackDown. She's on bad guy team. I love, by the way, that Lash Legend is in this thing. I think she'll have some tremendous spots in this, and she'll be a big highlight, a big standout. On the good person side, you got Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and AJ Lee. As we saw on SmackDown, you had AJ Lee come out, Becky Lynch attack, bad people stood tall, that's always fun. You still got a little bit of time. They're probably just doing a video package on SmackDown. So with this build, I like that there are a lot of story elements all combined into one. That's what you want from a War Games match, is that it all feels cohesive and makes sense. For the most part, it does. There's a couple things I liked and then didn't like so much with the build. Charlotte Alexa Bliss thing was Charlotte saying, I can't trust Rhea, so I don't want to click anything. Yeah, is there? Yeah.
No good on that one.
I don't gotta like show. You ain't got no
to the line here is
right? So I played
the smart foul.
literally played before.
What's good with you? I ain't forget about you neither. I ain't get right yet. As soon as I get right, I got it.
That's one. I always try to be up to speed.
It's a 3-point game. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Doing all right, chilling like a villain. How you living? Appreciate you tuning in.
That last 3-pointer.
No video.
Here's
He
gets that one.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early
I got
on.
a chance.
Knocked away.
But again, this is why women, at least attractive women in 2025,
going all right. Just trying to get some content out. Just chilling right now.
Because they have so many options in terms of which men that will trick them and ever for their attention and their vagina. Number one, you know them. And number two, I keep telling you, most of these women are alcoholics now. Because their behaviors are never checked. There is no, hey, you catch a domestic violence case. Nobody's gonna rock it. Everybody will date a girl who got locked up for using.
Alright, you gotta give me a minute to get to the computer.
Everybody date a chick that don't got his life. As long as you're bad, you get away with so much in the world, right? Now, this girl, I guess, what I was showing you, the video of her crashing out, her ex-boyfriend posted, and I guess they broke up. So everybody in the world, including this girl, we want to deal with that. And I even said it when I covered it on here. First, behind every beautiful girl is always mental problems. And while you think the niggas just enjoy pretty things and pussy, he's going through hell. Most of these pretty girls, they put you through fucking hell. Now, looked like she had another episode because she tried to expose Lil Baby. He said Lil Baby tried to holler. Now, I'm going to keep it a beat with you. I'm keeping it a beat with you. I would have said this is cap until, like, Chechu leaked his number, and it's the same one I got. Oh. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not a made up text. But I want to show you the text. I think I cut off his number. Fuck his number.
Irving for three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
And another guys, they've been very active tonight.
I want to show you, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I read this message and I said,
After the Kings pick up two.
They've been excellent so far.
You
Coming
need to
in
get
with a
paid
well-balanced
when you're doing
attack.
Yeah,
like,
now
there's
it's
no
all
such thing
about
as game.
maintaining this
I was
lead,
trying to-
but you can't start playing it safe. You gotta keep
matter of fact, let's rate Lil Baby.
And here are the
Let's
Kings
rate
now.
his. That's what we
The
do.
basket by
We're
Charlotte.
gonna rate Lil Baby.
Gets it to go.
Okay?
Oh, how about
That's what we finna do.
Carmelo's handle?
We're about to rate Lil Baby's based on this text message conversation he's having with. Let me go to a page.
On the wing, Irving.
And first of all, I didn't know he was fucking good. Apparently he was
From
fucking.
downtown, and it's the Hornets, another three.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Johnson kicks to Johnson. Anthony in the corner. Back to Johnson. Out to Anthony. Puts it up from 12. From deep. Connects from 3-point range. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
The Kings trail by 8. Johnson surveying the floor. Anthony in the
Now,
corner.
chat, I'm telling you, I verified this. This is unless you take this stuff out and fabricated a text and kept the real number. This is it. Okay? Check this out.
Hastings.
And you tell me the rate is so even the gray.
And this sort of awesome dunk is
She just did
reason this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess.
So she
and
says,
not
hello.
afraid to show
No, he
it.
says hello.
It's stolen by
He
Curry.
says, let me know something. What's wrong? He's on
Johnson
fire.
with the rebound.
He says, I'm in Orlando. I can't
All
find
the way over here.
Then he says, so you went back home. I get it. I guess you went back home. You gotta be like, maybe you went back home with your boys. I don't know. Then he says, I'm on the way to your house. I'm gonna show you crazy. That sounds like wow. I would love that, man. I'm not texting him on Scally like this or whatever. She said, you must have the wrong woman. Stop being crazy. You're not gonna land. He said, you know me. I am. She says, show me. He says, I got the right woman. I got the right woman, the woman that got me hyped to disappear. So I guess he's like, yeah, I disappeared off the grid. I'm here with you. She says, I'm getting my hair done. Don't act crazy. He says, where do I live with? Stop it. Right? Let's go. By the way, you see her tag a little bit?
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr.
And then he says, you like crazy? You don't like chill. So I guess he's acting crazy because he's seen her online, wild out and act crazy with her ex, and baby want to cry. So baby's like, you want to be crazy? Let's go crazy. Okay? Because you're ignoring me for weeks. That's 25 minutes in the house. I'm going to be top. He says, I don't like crazy at all. I'm a grown-ass woman. Stop that. You miss me? Just say it. Baby says, well, you could have just told me what it was instead of ignoring me. Ignoring me mean I'll pull up. Ignoring me mean pull up and find me. Of course I miss you.
What?
I had my hopes.
Adore what? Adore what? That don't make no sense.
And she said, no, Dustin, stop cosplaying as a crazy man.
Like
I like that. I like peace and love. Every crazy bitch always say they love peace and love. And check this out. It says,
what's up? What's good with you? What's good with you?
You can't like peace.
I can't get to the computer right now.
I've been trying to get it.
As soon as I get to it, I'll talk to you.
How's the win so far? How's the win so far, Jack? Then he said, so explain to me why the sudden cutoff. Maybe I won't come to your house if I gotta understand it. She says, I'm gonna go and be honest. I didn't cut you off because I was fucking with you. I just felt disrespectful on my end to take it to that point of sharing my body with you when I used to mess with both. Oh, shit. I don't know what boat she talking about.
Substituting on the court.
They're talking like she had the marina. Oh, she's talking like Yachty.
No, nigga.
Yo,
you knew that.
She said, I think it's disrespectful on my end to take it to that point of fucking you when I used to fuck when we got it. I don't know about your relationship with him, and I'm not really, I never seen it. I think that's right over. I don't know what's your relationship with him, and I'm not that woman. Very underrated. Supposedly, the JT used to be cool. Dude, Ryan Science used to be cool. It's Johnson.
Johnson outside. Plus 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Jackson misses.
Now, this is where it's crazy. Now, how's this so far? Rate the list. Somebody said so far 4? Okay, here we go. This is what I definitely respect on all levels, but at this point, it's fucking late. And Bolt's my little brother, no matter what. It ain't that type of situation. He said, I told Bolt, I'm on your body. Yo, since we met, but before I met you, I seen him with you. I told him, like, that's my free woman. She said, it's not too late. He said, that's too late. My soul already attacked. You want to put Bolt in a group message so I can confess my love?
Kings have gone one
nah, this is scary. I don't get the chat, is it? Whatever. She says no.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open floor. Getting there on the fast break.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
You've been laughing, man. Look. Skipping on with us. No, man, stop doing that. You're funny. We're grown. He said, LOL, you wouldn't. He said, LOL, you know I wouldn't do that, but that's how serious I am. We too grown for you to be cutting me off. Like, come on, we too grown for that. Then she says, I'm in a space right now and I'm keeping my body to myself.
So unless you want a really good friend, there's no point in continuing to speak. He said, I want everything, whatever you come with. I'm confused as to why you coming at me like this. Like I ain't come to you on no sex shit. I'm really just trying to get to know you, like deeply. We can be friends. That's what it gotta be. But I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be your freaking friend. I'm 2 minutes from your house now, by the way. She said, you don't even know where I live at. Holy, it's heating up, chat. So watch. He says, I hope your people's not there. So what people's? It's been 2 minutes. Crazy. He said, whoever you cut off me for, oh well, if so, shrug. So what? He said, that was my answer to what people. He said, that was my answer to what. He said, if you can help me get my dream car, you can have me forever. Chat, didn't I tell you? He said, that's like the easiest thing you could have said. See, this is what I be saying. These two messages, I was like, what the fuck? I just go from love and locking into get me my dream car. That's why I told you the first story, Chad. I'm like, nigga, my girlfriend that was for 4 years, nigga, like I finally got her. Now I seen her cry. I'm like, damn, material stuff do work. She cried about, I don't even think she, well, I never did nothing romantic, I ain't gonna lie. But once I seen them tears, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Anyway, she said, you get my dream car. Little baby said, yo, that's the easiest thing you could have said. Like, come on now, that's easy. Like, what kind of car is it? Oh my God, check. I don't want to scroll no more because I was thinking, I'm like, wait, this is where we're at to get in the box? We promising dream cars? I'm like, I am cheap. Okay. Chat, what I seen as her next message, and by the way, you know these are real? Because what type of scallywag would even admit to saying this to a man, bro? But this is how tricking, simping, and just selling is so crazy. They will just say anything to you. Look at this. He says, I'll cut everybody off in the world. He said, delete Instagram. And he says, I mean forever. He said, you know what exactly to say, huh? She says, I want a Rolls Royce Cullinan in 2025. Oh, no, Chad. Oh, no. Yo, the chick that sent $500,000 car. Oh, my God. That's what you get for making songs talking about. You got an Asian L in the store if you want it. Yo, these chicks are telling you straight up. You ain't even hit yet. Yo, buy me a Rolls Royce Cullinan if you. Chat, let's go. Let me take this before I dox myself. Let's go and figure out how much that costs. Rolls Royce Cullinan 2025. I'm gonna leave that there while I'm looking at this. This is how bitches are talking to your favorite rappers. You want this pussy? Buy my dream car. It's a $600,000 car. Then we can fuck. Holy. This is crazy. Chat. Chat. The unmitigated gall, gang. Yeah, yo, chat. This bitch wants you to take a mortgage out on her pussy. This bitch wants you to take a mortgage out on the pussy. Chat. Yo, what is going on out here? Bitch This chick want this nigga to take a mortgage out on the pussy. How does that go? This not crazy, y'all. This not crazy, y'all, Jack. No.
What's up, you guys? This is Allison. Today I'm going to be touching base on all of our level 3 hair gels. For every look on your to-do list, our hair gels offers a styling solution. The innovative gel formulas are easy to apply, perform like a boss, and leave hair looking fresh all day long. I'm going to be applying our level 3 hair gel. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a nice sleek ponytail. As you can see, I'm going to try to tame these flyaways that I have. So I'm going to grab a little bit of our gel. This gel is also going to provide long-lasting hold and shine. So you can see I've applied very little. This gel is a sleep-free formula, which is going to leave no residue. This part is actually good for formulas and very sensitive. So if you want to know about the green charts, you can look at us at our website.
Now, let's go back to Now, you can tell this ain't the first time today. You can tell this ain't the first time doing it, Jack. I'm gonna tell you why. Because she know the finesse. I call this the Quavius Marshall finesse. You know what finesse that is? Yeah, I'm about coffee.
Some changes
Put $2,500 down.
Grief comes in for Johnson.
Had this shit out of for a couple months. We have the car dealership go pick that bitch
He's
back.
checked in for the
Roman Reigns,
Booker
Brock
comes in for
Lesnar, and
Russell
CM
Westbrook.
Punk, three of the biggest names in wrestling and the heart of WWE's biggest storyline as Survivor Series approaches, with Reigns and Lesnar to confront as key rivals in the big multi-man battle royale is Games. Yeah, and Punk's in the mix as well. Speculation is soaring about how this will all lead to maybe WrestleMania 42 in 2026. The fact that these three stars are active in WWE feels almost surreal. It opens up a wide range of exciting possibilities for WWE's creative team to take this storyline with these three names into a very interesting direction, maybe even some wild matches that we could see again in different ways. Where is this all going to go exactly? This is Sports Key Wrestling. I'm Kevin Keller. Let us know where you want it to go. Get in the comments below. Where can this actually go that is the most interesting for you? Hit the like button, share the link, and pass on this wrestling video to all wrestling buddies. Punk's return to WWE in late 2023 sent shock news through the wrestling industry. After a decade away and some years over at the rival promotion of All Elite Wrestling, Punk's started their comeback, instantly made him the focal point of television. And he's captured the World Heavyweight Championship twice on the Raw brand. Roman Reigns, the dominating WWE as the arch villain of it all, is an dominant champion, giving some player manipulated fans, supporting his key role. Finally saw his empire crumble, but only to resurface now in a surprising alliance with former foes. In a dramatic turn, Reigns has effectively been ousted by Paul Heyman in favor of a new faction, the Vision, and is now teamed up with longtime rivals and sometimes allies, at least in his own family and Jey Uso, the man who took the WWE Championship from the New Rose. And some of these that got along with and CM Punk to fight the common enemy. Brock Lesnar, for his part, has been absent from WWE for months. His shocking return this week at Raw in Madison Square Garden to join him and his side to attack Punk and Cody Rhodes is just a big by him. An interesting combination of him with younger talent on his side that he's never been this high before. In one fell swoop, Lesnar reinserted himself into the top storyline, rekindled a very long rivalry with Roman Reigns that has headlined previous WrestleManias. This effectively puts all three human guys on a collision course, whether it's uneasy allies or bitter enemies. With this setup, fans and pundits alike are asking, could WWE triple threat match versus CM Punk for WrestleMania 42? On paper, this is a massive argument match. These are arguably three of the biggest names of the past decade or so in pro wrestling, and each brings distinct eras that through the relationships with one man, the we mentioned, a triple threat that could be unprecedented and that Reigns, Lesnar, and Punk have never faced off together in this specific ideal combination. Heyman's betrayal of Reigns is a fight with Lesnar and the formation of the Division, providing these storyline catalysts. The mastermind advocate could reclaim his greatest creations that now have them.
Look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at Abdul-Jabbar, a great player, second in the league.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
1:16 left in the first half of the game. Hastings, that's good. Hastings got 8 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to look for that.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Here's Johnson.
He
following the bunting by the Hornets.
As the public master. That said, just because something is possible doesn't mean it's completely likely. Triple threat WrestleMania events are relatively rare, even though we talk about here. And the promotion typically prefers traditional one-on-one thing events, unless these situations truly require multiple contenders. Historically, triple threats that headline WrestleMania always organically necessary. This case, with WWE pulled the trigger on a three-way battle between Lesnar and Punk, as we saw a match like this at last year's WrestleMania. It's an intoxicating idea that still has some logical foundations, but, there are some challenges. One issue is that each man has a limited schedule, at least it appears that way. The Tribal Chief has evolved into a special attraction performer. These incarnate sporadic appearances have been basically expected to miss his second run with WWE starting in 2012. And Punk, given his history of injuries and its extensive age within the business, is not exactly
here's Hastings.
To be utilized the same way. Building a WrestleMania feud around all three is required careful coordination and the story.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires from deep.
Every single show. Another factor is that the fan reaction and match quality has to be met. Today's WWE audience is fickle, vocal, and deeply opinionated.
And the first half is now in the books.
4-7 megaphone with social media to share and echo that opinion. Would a triple threat of this magnitude delight them or provoke mixed feelings? As we mentioned, we got a triple threat at last year's WrestleMania. This triple threat scenario of this magnitude delight these fans or provoke mixed feelings. Many are undoubtedly excited to see the prospect of the players come together. Others might look yet another Roman versus Brock showdown. They've done that quite a bit. Yeah, and the inclusion of Punk does freshen it up considerably. He's the microwaving variable. Punk's presence might actually relieve concerns of a tighter Reigns-Brock scenario, and it changes the chemistry and gives fans an easier choice to make their allegiances and root for. It's conceivable that a triple threat
and looking at where the
Hornets stand, Lesnar is a clear heel, and Reigns perhaps somewhere between the middle two. One advantage advantage of the triple threat, though, is protecting someone in defeat. If the company is reluctant to have someone get pinned here, the third man in the match can do the job. Of course, the triple threat is one scenario. WWE might opt for a more straightforward path, splitting these two titans into separate marquee matches. Given that WrestleMania 42 is likely to be once again a two-night extravaganza, the company can afford that headline multiple big guys. Reigns versus Lesnar is almost unbelievable as a possibility, and yet here we are. And this time the roles are intriguing as the first. Reigns is no longer the hopeful young underdog, or a heel with a big faction behind him, but rather a battle-hardened, babyface lead warrior. Lesnar is back to a full-monster heel mode. Still, WWE will be conscious of the over-reliance on this matchup. Company wants a safe bet for the spectacle with these names. Reigns versus Lesnar delivers to bigger ticket seller and typically garners a huge crowd reaction. Now, isn't it wild to think that we've never gotten an epic showdown between Roman Reigns and CM Punk? Arguably, it is the most buzz-worthy one-on-one matchups playable here. We don't need to talk this draw, but it's a clash of two eras and it feels a bit fresh. They've never had a proper singles one-on-one match on a big Now both men have evolved. The mix of Punk's counterculture hero status as a wise veteran in final stages of his career is still putting to sleep. Reigns as a final boss of the summer is explosive from WWE's perspective. He's the first-time match that could headline one night of WrestleMania 42, and currently this match has become a serious consideration, especially with uncertainty surrounding other plans. Punk versus Reigns might not force the mainstream appeal of Reigns versus The Rock. But it would generate huge interest among core wrestling fans who manage to satisfy and satiate. Likely still attract a massive audience beyond it. It's also going to give a WrestleMania a generation versus generation selling point, which has worked a lot in the past. And the different demographics. Fans, for the most part, seem very excited about this possibility. The only potential drawbacks are Reigns has a part-time status that does Google storylines nowadays, and the question is, who would win? Reigns has been near WrestleMania, and the return story is just about him actually defeating Reigns in a shocking moment to overcome the odds that maybe younger wrestling fans don't expect him to overcome. Either choice has significant implications of big match, a significant consequence. With all these options available, WWE finds itself in a strange position having these three mega stars ready for WrestleMania in Las Vegas offers plenty of choices, but also puts the pressure to maximize a much hotter boom for the business. WWE will consider not only creative storytelling, but also the bigger picture. TV ratings, merchandise sales, and filling that massive stadium, WrestleMania 42 with those big ticket prices. The triple threat between Reigns, Lesnar, and Punk will undoubtedly be noted as one of the biggest in WrestleMania history. However, we also need to think about the rest of the card and the year ahead. All three names in one match, it is an attraction, but it could leave night one or night two lacking star power and Punk at the top. Spreading out these names allows for multiple dream matches. WWE has stacked the deck. Now we wait to see which cards get played. See, that's a card game reference. It's Las Vegas. Could it be a trifecta or a minute? Yeah, the road to WrestleMania is starting, and if recent developments are any guide, we'll as well. If you want to see action, come on, you watch the whole video. Get down there in the comments and let us know. Hit the like button and subscribe for more videos just like this.
Here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Hissel. To the inside. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Man, listen, you know what time it is. Boost.
Today's show, we'll see why thousands of people, all that season, people trying to win. What you got for them this week, man? You got some lays on the way, my boy?
Just two. I'm just doing two.
Just two?
Yeah.
Okay. You ain't trying to mess up Thanksgiving too much?
Nah,
Yeah, we're gonna end it on Tuesday. For sure. We're gonna get this money, man. You know the vibe. Same game with me. To my left, we got my dog Bishop B hitting out the pearlies. How you what, Nasty?
Cool, Nasty. It's starting to get cold outside. I see y'all boys warming up now.
Oh yeah, you know the vibe, man. It's been hoodie season for a while, but it's official now for sure.
That's why we're in cold.
Nah, I got one. So,
you know, I'm a cold guy.
People can't do fun. I guess, boy, if you don't got a can of goose, you got the Dom. Hey, Dom, listen, we love y'all too, man. Don't worry about them. Keep worrying about them. To my right, my dog, your Nacho, your team. How you what? Man, crazy. I'm locked, man. I'm trying to get to the Beatles, dude. Come on, man.
They're being absolutely relentless.
Pushing those vendors at some point. We want you to show some more flavors. We got a great crib at that Squire.
Yeah.
We got
Second, Stephen Curry.
Listen, we on our section. We in secret creativity right now. You know what I'm saying? We show love. Tap in while you can. Shout out to my dog, Shane. They got us collaborating with the squad, man. My boy, BK, and some extra cities about it, man. Shout out to the Curry Days for sure. Speaking of shoes, though, the youngest been trying to race issues they wasn't there for, and they tried to say the mid Air Force Ones was trash and nobody ever wore them. It was so good.
Yeah, you had to be before. We had to be born before, like, after 2000.
The youngest, bro, they trying to say that the middies was weak, and people in the internet trying to rewrite history, saying they trash.
Some of my little cousin, they're 25 years old, so y'all fine. You saying you play basketball in the sport. I'm not.
Goes up to the strike. Sacramento with the rebound.
That's a long time. A lot of people felt that way.
Johnson with it. He has 5.
Yeah, those never the ones. Those mids, bro.
But they're not very much.
Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
Great work inside by Curry there.
Never been for the
In the paint.
Wow.
Johnson with the bounce pass.
That had a good stretch.
Wow.
That was better than a low time. The big flow time is better than a low time.
The high shelf?
There is no one.
They know, bro. And also back in the day. He talked about the high shelf tower.
I like, listen, shout out to my boy, Pusha T.
Yes, sir.
What's your gift?
Johnson
I
outside.
had the all black and the white. Yeah. Pusha T, a little big shot at me. Let me see.
Unsel's
The
got
big
his
shot was smart, and then the Pusha T. Pusha T got a couple classes. These models too. A class student. Yeah.
Curry's got
The scale, I think there was a big shot on the red.
Just
Big
continues.
shot, that's
Way
fire.
ahead in that category. The ball movement has been
Hey, that was a lead time, boy. The C's was going to beat us, boy. He carried back his boy for that. He had to get some players to fire, too. For his club, that's all the stuff, man.
offensive rebound.
Okay. Yeah, there they go.
Fires away.
Them a fire, boy. Forgot about how far he was. But if them was low, would do nothing? I'm stuck on the low speed, though.
Here's Anthony. He's off on that one. Good D by
That's
Booker. Hornets
a
lead by
fire.
16 to the middle.
And other shit for letting news, that's been funny. Shout out to the homegirl. She lit a fire on Twitter last week. Basically saying, wearing hoopers was big and trash. And a lot of people just like, back in the days, that was something acceptable to me. And they were like, nah, some days you can still do it. I'm like, some shoes you can pass off with the denim, but that was the found out how people wear sneakers, man. Everybody wore a shoe with whatever they had on.
Now here's Johnson.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
They like that. Yeah, she said on the day, you put on the sneakers and the shoes. I know you ain't about that.
O'Neal's got 4 this
Man,
quarter.
if you stay in there and phone for hours, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. But, you know, I think people else
Curry against Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar in a misplay.
And
Every team is made for functional stuff. I mean, you had captain stuff, but unless it's like
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this.
Get this on sleeping slap.
I for sure get it. Like, man,
Times are just changed.
niggas is too strict on these niggas with what they wearing, though. Like, just love me for me.
Yeah, I've seen Wale put some Jones up.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Taking years I am.
10 years I am.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass point guard on these assists.
Why we here to see this, man? Shout out to the good people over in Stockton, man. It is holiday season. Listen, everybody trying to get a gift for your family. Stockton for anything you need. They got kicks, they got the tours, swag, all the above. You need Black Friday on the way, man. They got something for the people, my boy.
Early Black Friday. I'm telling you, for sure. The next day, I need them to come, you know what I mean, to the couch, to the living room, you know what I mean, fresh.
Everybody gets that living room super fresh for no reason. It fits off. It's important. It's comfort. Come on, man. Don't wait till the last minute, man. Be sad, man. Miss it gets tapped in with like expedited shipping, man. Black Friday. Every order gets you a little something else. They got a gift for you as well, man. Good time to tap in, man. Shout out to the good people like this, man. They keep us nice, man. They keep the studio fresh as well, man. Get on it down for sure.
He's such a great rhythm. Now makes sense to get the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option.
Here's what's humble. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
We get a big game out of it. Shout out to Brandon, my dog. We locked in. Shout out to D as well. But if you're there for a Pacers game, Malice McCall's part two. It was crazy. The anniversary that was last week. And I was just like, listen, as a franchise that don't have no championship, that was one of my proudest moments as a Pacers. That we just witnessed said with that.
Man, my day's almost up. I swear I thought that shit was doing like 1 to 8.
Incredibly an important junction.
That's why it was like, damn, check out with
his
It
team.
was like, what lost for like 70 games, 60 games?
Yeah.
That's not that again. Nah. So not that close.
Right?
You got close.
They call me Got close. Speaking of Draymond, they didn't get too much into it, you know what I'm saying? That's family on both sides, but him and Kid Martin back and forth.
Legendary. One of the best back and forth I've seen in a long time.
Kid Martin said, how about those better Draymond?
On top of this, Irving down low.
That nigga, man, he didn't want to like you, man. When he said, oh, you think that no good? I'm like, you got a phone.
Booker kicks to Irving. This Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. And stolen by Booker. Hastings,
That's how you know the hate is real. You take your time, man. This shit wrong.
I was crying.
just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now.
Draymond very funny, man. Hey, Draymond, man. Shout out to Draymond. I'll put it there.
I like it,
Shot
but
clock at 5.
I don't know. It's tough.
Jackson
They're
for
two
3.
different players.
Dikembe Mutombo
At some point, you gotta be
the
able to
Kings
skill
trail
for
by
skill.
18.
Yeah, I don't look at Draymond Green as like an individual player.
And
Like,
with the rebound.
I look at him as an awesome team player. I ain't looking for his stats to be crazy. But as far as winning,
And it's
you know what he did to the plate. He's doing all the things that might be better, but they might not be.
Carmelo Anthony comes in for Baylor. And then for Charlotte. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Holmgren. And Curry subbed in for Irving.
Setting them ball screens except what he did. Man, defense.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right
That's
along.
what I'm saying. So
That one
they two
drops
different
for
players.
And being the emotional leader for that team, because obviously he was gone.
There from Unseld. Sees the play
I mean, they lost the championship with their
pass
man.
on time and on target.
End of the regular. Yeah.
That's a fact. I just feel like Kenny Martin is more of it. I don't know, his job being there was to score.
Back to Moncrief. Just 5 on the clock.
Especially.
Fires top of the key. He puts in the
So
chain.
later on,
Hornets lead by 18.
two, like, 10, 12 points. That's what they do.
Outside,
Abdul-Jabbar.
Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 19 points.
Heavy incoming.
And the others don't know, like, he went to the pocket. Like, he's the key. Come on, bro. He was the reason why. And also, at that time period, to be an all-star, I ain't trying to see no excuses, but the backcourt position was all the greats were playing there.
That's what I'm saying. That's a two totally different conversation, bro.
I love the communication and the chemistry between those two.
Hey, Jesus. See, look, that was Mark Antonio Dice. I ain't gonna make about 40. There you are, brother. You are. Yes, I see.
Curry is inside. Johnson on him, and the basket by Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Shout out to champion jersey. Champion. It was fire.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Now let's talk about Cook could be one of my favorite players all the time. Now we cooking because y'all remember ever going to them places like Burlington and Marshall to get a jersey, and you know some of them was a little slightly irregular, and the front might have a jersey, it's the back of it had no numbers.
Skip the jersey section.
It's the second from the line.
My jersey story was Value City.
Hey, shit, you said that.
And he nails the third.
All the food shit for me getting the jersey from
And it's
Marshall.
Curry with the ball, bringing it up for
I used to get
Charlotte.
photos from them.
Their biggest win of the game was 21.
And hold on to your hats, folks. This has been a whirlwind championship final thus far. Obviously, an important hard-fought victory tonight for the Hornets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread.
Shots off your roll, baby.
They made enough of those, but sometimes.
Yup, shouts it up.
That's why they went under.
Shouts it up.
When you look at the huge impact he had,
I ain't gonna cap. I finesse the guys with myself.
He was
I
extremely
did. That shit was a good job. I played for mine. Yeah, I did. All the good back out there. All the gas stations out of there left my change. I done pump gas and I would take me 2 months to put 100 in there. You only needed 80. I always want to get mine. I know hey, I got tight blood at the gas station. Remember, I'm going to do my change too. I was shooting like 10 cents and money moved me up with them. I'm not breaking it 2015, bro. You gonna find this shit.
On the floor now for Charlotte.
I did the other thing.
You should be demanding this shit. Y'all owe these people money.
I do. I said, that's why I don't ask no more. I said 100 on 8, pump 800.
And
like,
good on the second, so it makes them both.
You know,
Diversified scoring in this one for
I stole the money from that car. I know.
Sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing
I'm like, go there get 100 bucks. It's crazy. Instead of CarMax. Fuck it. I ain't gonna lie, lose, boy. The fact that you still standing and you just supposed to be here.
Charlotte in total control. Here's Carter.
Taking control of your finances could be a daunting task, man. You got overdraft fees, missed payments, and that was burden of always not saving enough money. Well, if you want to accomplish those things, man, tap in with Chime. It's easy opening up a checking account. No bumpy fees.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Great look at that move from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T.
I use Chime, and you should too. I used to hate getting paid on Friday. I always wanted my money up. Chime, when I linked up with them, started my checking account, I was able to get paid today.
If you ever need help, Chime has 24/7 support teams that will help you with your banking. Chime offers 24/7 around-the-clock customer service, so you can tap in at any time to get it solved. Financial goals through Chime today. Open an account in 2 minutes at chime.com/club520. That's right. Chime.com/club520. Chime. Feels like progress.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Captain Clutch.
Club 520, and this episode is brought to you by Square.
It's convenient for anybody.
Barbie at work, man.
My dog at Barbie.
Came in this motherfucker looking like I'm gonna tell you this. Rich got that Floetry on. All you gotta do is say yes. That's that Floetry look. Turn me up. All you gotta do is say yes.
Okay, Barbie.
Okay, what we got today?
We have an apple cider margarita.
Okay. Why you keep putting these sticks in there?
It's cute.
Why is my fruit always stuck to my ice?
Nah, this one I think this is intentional. This one got a little kick to it. This is a double.
Pepper in this motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Paprika.
It's literally just apple cider. It's sweet. It's not even spiced apple cider.
Okay.
This motherfucker old, boy. That motherfucker, this is one piece.
That's how it's supposed to be.
We got the Zon ice. I fuck with it. Hold on, you supposed to stick to the ice?
Yes.
Oh, that's fire.
Okay.
Okay.
He just want to eat it. I'm gonna get you some fruit. Him and his fruit.
Oh, you got it. Say
Come on, y'all.
I'm sorry.
What we doing again?
Oh, yeah, we about to have some fun today. Barbie, I can't wait to ask you this question. I'm so thirsty to ask you this question. I'm going to ask it right now.
Let's go.
What is your name in his phone?
I ain't talking to nobody.
So he call you Pizza Hut?
No.
What you was?
The funniest name I've ever been to my phone was SpongeBob.
Why he call you SpongeBob?
Before the